Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. Well, we're on the way.
Well, just when you think you've got Eden Hazard, Peter, he opens up another box of tricks entirely.
And that's the thrill about him, isn't it? Every time you come and watch him play, he seems to come up with more and more surprises.
Well, I mean, that's the key to the job, isn't it? Find a different way of doing the same thing, and that he basically excels at. He's fantastic once he comes inside. Anything is possible.
Some front-footed pressing going on here. Saliba, out to the left it goes. Foden. Now it's Aubameyang. And it's made its way to him. He's through, now is he in? Bit too much weight on the pass. Nesta. And he's been shifted off it. Now it's Aubameyang. Pele, well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now that looks a decent ball. Picked out brilliantly. Cannavaro, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter. That's a shame, because it was such a good decision.
Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Brilliantly cut out. Now it's Hazard. Milan, so far, providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. Now, can they get him away? Oh, tries a shot! Goal! Milan! No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Well, at one stage, he was being body-checked, Peter, and then the next minute, it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
Milan have fired themselves in front.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition now forced to come out.
Milan with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. He rises! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Tries to pass it through. Oh, super find. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Cleared without complication. Pele. Now it's Eto'o. Roberto Carlos. Pele. That's an excellent interception. Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball. You can't shy away from it. You can't hide. You have to front up in a setup like this, and everyone is doing just that.
You make it sound so simple. And this is Eto'o. It's Eto'o! Sticks it away! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! That is glorious, as if he picked it up and put it there himself.
Oh, what a hit, Peter, and there was nothing lucky about it, let me tell you. It was measured, it was simply inch perfect.
Milan are doing very nicely, thank you.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
That is good alertness. Aubameyang is onto this. Aimed beyond the defence. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Foden is offering some sort of an apology there.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Now it's Eto'o. And it's Vieira. Makaleli. Ronaldinho purring through the gears. Shevchenko. Milan heading towards the half-time break. The wind very much in their sails. Now it's Aubameyang. Ronaldinho.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
Foden. Now it's Aubameyang. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Caceres. And they've done it! And that's it. My thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening.
Signore e signori, vi ricordiamo che parcheggiare nell'area circostante lo stadio è severamente proibito. Siete pregati di usare le apposite aree di parcheggio.
Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already.
Well, the greatest goal threat down below us, Peter, is Michael Owen.
Forever the boy wonder. Burst onto the world scene, of course, in such sensational style and left us with that unforgettable impression.
Yeah, and he'll forever be remembered for that, Peter, but his catch-me-if-you-can style of finishing and one-on-one duels with keepers, it became the norm.
Absolutely so, and I guess we're all expecting him to notch a goal or two here. Nicely spread. Eto'o. And that was very necessary. Nicked it back promptly. And here's Shevchenko.
Shevchenko really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Milan appearing to have the better of things in these early exchanges. João Neves. Ronaldinho. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Milan clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
And he's quick to get it clear again. He shifted it to the flank. Decent progress down the left. Eto'o gets into a good position. Vieira. And this is Pele. Now it's Owen.
Yeah, I've had a quick review of what we've seen so far, and I can confirm we're in a shot-free zone.
And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. That looks a decent ball. That looks a cracking ball. Nkapie clears it away. Milan with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And it's hoisted clear. And now they can spring out of defence. Ronaldinho. Nkapie defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Tries to thread one through. No, he's just misjudged that one. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Almost half an hour in now. Not the most accurate pass. Roberto Carlos. That's a cute ball. No, that pass isn't the best. And they've got rid. And it's Neves. João Neves. Now it's Eto'o. Rodri. Passing is crisp and sharp. Oh, well played. That is ended up in no man's land. Now it's Eto'o. And this is Shevchenko. And this is Shevchenko. João Neves. Threads one in. And that is expertly dealt with. And there's no such thing as a bad time to score, but this would sure be a good time. Now it's Neymar. Pinches it off him. Ronaldinho. Great vision. Bergomi. And here's Ronaldinho. And that's been drilled in. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Shot a goal! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
It's their second corner of the game. And That has been knocked clear. Ecuador are looking to go forward now. Now it's Pele. And he was alert to it. He can get that clear. João Neves. Now it's Neymar. There's the whistle for half-time. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps. How would you review the first half?
Well, at least the defence can look back on a job pretty well done so far, Peter. I think they've squeezed the play quite well and they've been relentless in their pressing. So the energy levels have looked good.
Well, after 45 minutes, it is still goalless. A change, perhaps, after half-time. There's the start of the second half.
Milan clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not broken, don't try to fix it.
Deep cross. Throw it. Pele receives it in a good position here.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And smartly reclaimed. Roberto Carlos. And it's a crossfield ball towards the other flank. Works it forward. Tries to pass it through. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Shevchenko. Dealt with nicely by the defence. And it's Roberto Carlos. Ecuador appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Still absolutely nothing to report here, goals-wise. Opts for safety. Roberto Carlos. Oh, good read. Roberto Carlos just loves to go forward whenever he can. That's been cut out, well played.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Now it's Pele! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. Danger averted for now. That's a sharp pass. He's a sharp little ball here. He's found a way through. Decent chance! And that should get the job done. And here's a chance! He is desperate to get on the score sheet, but not this time.
Milan really have stepped it up now. They could have been a bit more greedy and forced the issue.
So, third quarter of the game. Shevchenko! Decent enough try.
Shevchenko certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on.
have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Well, Peter, I don't think there's anything tactical or injury related here. I think it's just all about the push for a goal now.
João Neves. That's a good ball. And here's Isco. Well into the second half, and still there's nothing between them. Now it's Shevchenko. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Now it's Owen. Bergomi. Nicely weighted ball. Cannavaro gets over and intercepts. Big chance! Oh, that was no routine save.
Shevchenko actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Corner number 4 coming up here. Tacho attempts a clearance.
Milan clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
Cruyff, nice looking ball. Aimed beyond the defence, looking to go deep. That has been knocked clear. Van Basten, can he get it through? Nesta gets across to intercept that. Shevchenko, and he can clear it away. There's the shot! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Eto'o is offering a wry smile there.
And it's Alexander-Arnold, and he plays one through. Oh, that's a fine interception. Cannavaro with the clearance.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And it's hoisted clear. And that has been clubbed away. He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again. Bergomi.
Se van a jugar 2 minutos de compensación.
Time added on will be 2 minutes. Rodri is there to clear. Looking to play him in, and he's intervened well there. And the referee brings it to a close. Frustration, exasperation, vexation, certainly from an attacking perspective. Neither side able to make an impression despite all the huff and puff. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Milan certainly had some good moments, Peter. There were plenty of encouraging spells that more should have been made of.
Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. We have already started here.
There's a name in this lineup, Peter, that's...
And Shevchenko! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. Can he finish? Well, that wasn't too dissimilar to the previous attempt.
Well, they're just unrelenting, Peter, wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
Roberto Carlos. And he's intervened well there. Ronaldinho. Now it's Eto'o. Van Bommel. Neymar. Oh, lovely bit of skill. Now it's Ronaldinho. Roberto Carlos did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. There's got plenty of space out wide here. He has found the way through. Looking for a corner. Flamengo with the corner. There first. They've played it short. And here's Roberto Carlos. And that has been knocked clear. And here's Messi. Messi! He won't be happy with that one. Rijkaard. Oh, no joy this time. Czech gets it clear. Still goalless at the moment. Now it's Shevchenko. And it's Vieira. And this is Eto'o. Plenty to aim at. It's Eto'o! In for the pieces! Goal! Milan! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, they say all goalkeepers are crazy, and after that, maybe there's some truth in it.
So the first moment of real significance.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
Goes down, but nothing given. Now it's Aubameyang. Nicely shaped ball. That's been slipped through. Well, for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Roberto Carlos. He's found a way through. And this is Eto'o. Shapes to shoot! Now, who's going to be first to this? Rodri.
This is the time you need that pace.
Bergomi with the foul. Makalele spots it and intercepts. Great vision. That's a dangerous ball. That's tidy. Tries a shot! He is desperate to get on the score sheet, but not this time. Flamengo have their second corner now. He'll try to keep this alive. Milan have the chance to go the other way. And it's Vieira. And here's Eto'o. Ronaldinho. Over to the left. Ronaldinho running with the ball. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him. Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah.
Oh, he's taken out, that'll be a foul. And he's going to have his name taken. And here's Roberto Carlos. Ronaldinho. And a chance! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Oh, that is a good ball to find him. Roberto Carlos. Roberto Carlos made a surge from fullback, as it turned out, unsuccessfully. Oh, he's found support out wide. And it's Vieira. And the finish! Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Neymar. Oh, this is a terrific run. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
And that pass just didn't quite work. Pinches it off him. And we hit half-time. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs.
Yeah, on the face of it, it looks a fair reflection of what we've all seen, Peter. Some incisive play one side, battling qualities on the other. I think this game is there to be won, and a minor tweak maybe all it needs to change it.
Milan leading a cagey game here. It's had its moments, and it's 1-0 at the break. And that's the start of another 45 minutes. A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference. He's having a shot! Well, that looked awkward, but he had a good crack at it.
Well, he's clearly in one of those moods. I think even he was asking perhaps a little too much from himself then.
Thuram. Rodri can see things others simply cannot. Now, can they get him away? And he's there to belt it away. Thuram kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. And he thumps it clear. And reclaimed it in a trice. Defending in numbers, sharp and uncompromising. Driving forward. And he's heaved it away. And that has left him in a heap. He's gone for goal! Otto puts them all in.
That was well seen too. Good clearance.
Ronaldinho. Ronaldinho going face-to-face with his great rival. He's looking wide. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Now it's Shevchenko. Team still separated by the game's only goal. He's shifting through the gears here. Trying his best to keep it in play here. An instinctive delivery.
There's much frustration as to the lack of a touch to finish that off.
Rodri
are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Oh, Red, nice interception. Can he get on the end of this? Nesta kept his eye on it, and he's there. Looking to play him in, and he welcomes it in. That's a shade optimistic. Well, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Shevchenko.
It was indecision all round. They have to do a bit better than that.
Thuram clears. Rijkaard. Oh, what's he giving here? He's given a penalty. Milan have themselves a chance from the spot. So this to extend their lead. Calm as you like, and they're running away with it. Not a twitch, not a blink.
Well, I'm not sure what body language the keeper was trying to read, but it didn't work.
Teremos uma substituição.
Time then for the first substitution of the game. So that's two now without reply.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Pele is flagged offside. That could spell trouble. Just the keeper to pick the error! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders.
Well, it wasn't the best pass, was it? The apologetic look says it all, really. He knows he could have got his team in real trouble then.
Van Bommel. Now it's Messi. Oh, that's fabulous. It's Ronaldinho! They've scored! And they are dragging it back! Game on again! He won't get any simpler than that, but he's certainly not complaining.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that now.
Rummenigge, looking for options for movement. He is through here. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Cross is blocked, and that's a corner. So, third corner of the game. Climbs up big! Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in.
Rooney really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Oh, good spread. And it's Ronaldinho. Nesta tries to clear. Into the last 5 minutes. Oh, well played. And he can clear it away. Messi. And now they can clear their lines.
They're avoiding the blatantly obvious by not getting the ball into the opposition box. That's where it has to be. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
That was nowhere near his best. Looking for a runner. Rummenigge. He's got away. Showing good feet. Well, that is one way to stop him. Bergomi. And we're done. Milan have emerged victorious in this match of thrills. The odd goal ultimately proving the difference. Shevchenko claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little room for argument. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Milan perfectly played the hosts and the crowd. They set up to frustrate and stifle, but they were relentless whenever the opportunity presented itself at the other end. A cracking away day.
Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. So it's away we go then.
You know, for me, Peter, there's a deep-lying playmaker out there who's as good as it comes. Pep Guardiola. As composed as he is clever, he always acts as the key pivot in forming attack after attack.
Yeah, he's a bit of a manager on the pitch.
Well, astute is the word.
And he has been fouled there.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
What a start. Free kick in a dangerous position in the opening minutes. Neymar! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
He's gone direct here. Now it's Shevchenko. Oh, that's a key interception. Now it's Pele. And he's gone backward here. Chance, surely! Goal! goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early. Ronaldinho really played that return ball to perfection there, Peter. He knew the exchange was on and he put it on a plate for his teammate. That was just gorgeous.
So, a breakthrough already. Shevchenko! He scored! Not one, but two. It is a dream start.
I think you have to appreciate the simplicity and efficiency of it all there, Peter. The ease at which the defence got taken out of the equation, and he was never going to miss that.
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. Well, we're on the way. Well, versatility and work rate have always been the strengths of Darren Fletcher, but he's done all of that in the face, down the years, of some doubters, Jim.
Yeah, he was criticised when playing in more offensive roles for giving the ball away a little too often and poor positional sense.
Big chance! Oh, crossbar! Takes a shot! And the ball's come loose here. And he's there to belt it away. Threads one in. Can he finish? Big moment! Massive goal!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes.
Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Looking for the run. Swings in across. Czech deals with that nice and simple. Vieira. It's a good spell of possession, this. Pele, and he was alert to it. Bastoni gets good distance on it. And it's Fletcher. Roberto Carlos. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Oh, important interception. Milan are behind here, despite their domination of possession. And this is Owen. Owen showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Thuram gets across to intercept that. And he cuts out the supply. Can he get it through? Thinks about the shot. Eto'o! He's got a goal! They are right back in business.
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they'll want another.
Simplicity itself.
Yes.
Shapes to shoot! Oh, surely that deserved better.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside.
Milan with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And he gets rid in a hurry. And now they can spring out of defence. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Now it's Owen. Owen going face-to-face with his great rival. He has a look up. Chance for a shot! Goal! Milan! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, that's wonderful alertness. And that has been clubbed away. Pedri. And here's Neymar. Pedri. And he's been shifted off it. Shevchenko. Milan looking forward to the break after some very good work in the first 45 minutes. And that pass just didn't quite work. Neymar. Pedri. Nesta kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. And he's intervened well there. Griezmann, a player who needs no introduction. Ambitious ball here. Might be danger here. Messi! Vieira clears. Beckenbauer goes back to front.
Ci sarà un minuto di recupero.
Darren Fletcher. And here's Shevchenko. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now it's Neymar. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. And we've reached half-time. Milan come roaring back in quite some style. We've got a very different game now. The midway point of the game.
Oh, what a half. It's been pulsating and totally absorbing. We're actually headed for a potential classic if this carries on. This is insanely good.
Milan head into the half-time break with a narrow advantage. It is 2-1. And we're off again. And it's Neymar. Griezmann.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Great vision. He's through here. Thuram deals with that comfortably. Roberto Carlos. Roberto Carlos delivers. Well, it's a look of bewilderment. His touch deserted him at the key moment.
Oh, what a dampener that was, just when we were hoping he'd turn up the heat.
Pedri, who's set up one goal so far. Now, can they get him away? Looking to play him in. Oh, no joy this time. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Looking for a runner. And reclaimed it in a trice. It's Pele! And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench. Corner number 2 then. He's got tall. It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Roberto Carlos. Ball driven towards the far post. Shot at goal! He's missed, but not by that far.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. So we're up and running. Jim, how are you reading the formation?
Yeah, and the two wide players up front can make the system pretty much succeed or fail. They'll be quite flexible in their creative movement. They like to drift in. At times they'll mix their game up and keep their width. And of course they're also expected to track any runs from opposition fullbacks. So they've got quite hard-working jobs. But if they can gain a one-on-one advantage, they can dictate.
Check, getting this one clear. And it's Belletti. And here's Aubameyang. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Bellingham. And he was alert to it. And that was very necessary. Played back in. Looking tidy in possession here.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Aubameyang showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. It's a promising position, and he's managed to get free. Delivers a chance! He would have been quick to recover this. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. And this is Eto'o. Pele. Saliba cuts out the pass. Now it's Son Heung-min, and it's Bellingham. Son Heung-min. Oh, now this is interesting, and the referee has pointed to the spot. Milan really could have done without this. So this the chance to fire his team in front. Not much more than a formality.
Played a game of double bluff here, I think.
Torino have fired themselves in front.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
Not the most accurate pass. Great ball if he can get there. And he's certainly... Chance! They've scored! And the lead lost no time at all.
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch. Well, Peter, they're trying to claim offside here, but this stinks of desperation to me. They know they've got it wrong.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
And he's heaved it away. That was not gone well. And here's Son Heung-min. Oh, it's Son Heung-min! And it's hit the woodwork and out! No messing about, just bludgeoned away. And he's picked it up out wide. Oh, that's nice. Roberto Carlos. Oh, that's a fine interception. And he's quick to get it clear again. Oh, a delicate chip through. Brilliantly cut out. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Ronaldinho.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, Oh, shooting chance! Well, that looked awkward, but he had a good crack at it. Milan with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Keeper has taken decisive action. Pele with the... Roberto Carlos! Saliba gets it away. And now they can spring out of defence. Oh, well played. Played up towards the front line. And they're back on the ball again. And there's green grass ahead of him. He's found the way through. And the shot! Oh, it's come loose. Can he stop it going out? That's very neat. Maradona proves just a little bit too strong. Nesta gets good distance on it. Pele. Ronaldinho. Into the channel. Pass somewhat off target. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? There's the shot! Oh, crossbar! Sweat chance for a shot! They've scored! They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. Milan go into the lead.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
We are into stoppage time. Makaleli. And it's Bergomi. Shevchenko in acres of space out wide. That's gone all the way through to the keeper. And the first 45 minutes are up. Well, what a comeback. Certainly I didn't see that coming, nor I think did many in this crowd. The midway point of the game.
Well, Peter, I'm just thinking of the best way to describe that. Frantic, frenzied. It was unmissable and it was irresistible. Forget about the analysis on this one, just enjoy it.
Milan are leading 2-1, but things are very much in the balance here. So we're just settling back into this second half. That has ended up in no man's land. Bellingham. Bergomi. What a throw in. Makaleli. For Nesta. That's a sharp pass. Szoboszlai. Passing is crisp and sharp. And this is Son Heung-min. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Shapes to shoot! The interplay was really good, but that's where it stops.
Son Heung-min really did pass up on a good opportunity then, but some of the build-up play was absolutely majestic.
Milan finding their passes. Bellingham is herring after that one. Now it's Maradona. Nicely shaped ball. Great ball if he can get there. And he's on. Goes for a shot! Oh, he's been caught napping. Back into the middle. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Roberto Carlos, very much a man of this moment. Probing pass. Shevchenko. Well, that pass surprised everyone, and not in a good way. Szoboszlai.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Decent chance! It's in! What remarkable powers of recovery!
Oh, what a fabulous game this is. It just keeps getting better and better.
It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Aubameyang demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
This is quite a battle.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Aubameyang. Oh, super ball. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Roberto Carlos spots it and intercepts. Soboslai. It's a pretty loose pass. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Oh, good-looking ball. Shot, surely! Oh, that probably deserved better.
Well, you see what a difference it makes to have so many runners into the box. Makes life so much harder for that defence.
Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Bergomi. Can he get it through? Shevchenko receives it in a wide position. Saliba does well to get it back. In towards the back stick. Can he finish?
Milan really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
Shevchenko. And it's Roberto Carlos. Can he latch on to this? Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Maradona gets into a good position. And he thumps it clear. Torino have got it back and they'll have another go. Just 5 minutes left. He's shifting through the gears here. Son Heung-min receives it in a good position here.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Some really good ball movement.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
And here's Aubameyang.
Ci sarà un
Davids.
minuto di recupero.
Szoboszlai looking to add to his goal. Son Heung-min! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
All hands on deck for this one. And it's been taken short. And that has been clubbed away. And that will be it. Well, nothing to separate the sides in the end. Not for the want of desire, drive or determination. No complaints. Pele picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there. Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. And that gets things running.
Well, we just know, of course, what an excellent goalkeeper Dida is. Indeed, some consider him to be right up there amongst the elite.
Yeah, towering, and someone who always has great presence. For me, he just always seems relaxed and in tune with everything that's going on. A true great.
And Shevchenko! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Milan with the corner, there first. Has a shot! Now, who's going to be first to this? Villarreal are looking to go forward now. And this is Pelé! That's tidy. Pelé proves just a little bit too strong. Baresi, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Now it's Eto'o. Vitinha wins the duel this time. Cannavaro gets across to intercept that. Can he get it through? Oh, well played, well sorted out. Passes coming off in quick succession here. He's got away. Pelé. Just no time to dwell on the ball there. In towards the backs, he rises!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Looking for a runner. Takes a shot!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And it's Bergomi. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Shevchenko! Well, that wasn't too dissimilar to the previous attempt.
Milan really can be very happy with the way they're going about things, Peter. They'll want to capitalise on this good spell, though.
Corner number 2, then. And he gets rid in a hurry. Cross flung in towards the middle. And now they can spring out of defence. Nicely weighted ball, and he's intervened well there. And he's gone looking for safety.
Milan are totally dominant in the middle of the park, a no-way through zone. Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
And he was quick to react. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Now it's Eto'o. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Oh, no joy this time. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, it's plain for all to see who has settled into this game with the greater superiority. Now for a goal.
Good running, strong and purposeful. Oh, well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Roberto Carlos. Pelé.
Pelé really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
And it's Eto'o. He was under real pressure there. Knocks it into space. Well read, nice interception. Vieira. And that is a little undercooked. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out. That's just playing it safe and simple. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Tries to play it through, and this is Pele, and he's found, and he shoots! Goal!
Well, players of his stature just live for moments like that. Another really important contribution as we near half-time, and it can make such an impact on each mindset.
That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
Yeah, he gets top marks for that finish. I honestly thought his odds weren't that good.
Milan have taken the lead.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Now, can they get him away? Chance, surely! No mistake! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
What about the pass, Peter? It was played so intelligently and he picked out the perfect target.
Referee's had a look and he's blown his whistle for half-time. How do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
Milan really did kick on after getting that first goal. Could they have gone another one and killed the game off completely? Possibly. But as long as they can keep up the intensity, maintain the purpose levels, I think they'll get another chance soon enough.
Milan sitting pretty here at half-time, 2-0 up. And we're already back up and running after half-time. Baresi makes the interception.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
And here's Eto'o. Now the ball's gone astray, and he's being shifted off it. And he's picked it up out wide, and across it goes. Not pretty, but it gets the job done.
Well, that might be the first time they've gone long, Peter. They've clearly been told to try something different.
There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. The message is clear, none shall pass. Milan finding their passes. Shevchenko. And the finish! Yes! And they are pulling clear here. Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Pele really can't believe his luck. He was allowed so much room when he should have been boxed in.
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Probing pass, and he was alert to it. Has a look and plays it forward.
That dugout has had some relief at least, but now the harder work starts. They've got to push for more.
Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Rijkaard. Del Piero. And he can clear it away. And he's there to retrieve it. Roberto Carlos. That's good pressure, good intensity.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat now to turn into indiscipline.
Roberto Carlos. Roberto Carlos.
Baresi tries to clear. Roberto Carlos. And it's Vieira. Great vision. And this is Dembele. Stood up well to him there. Oh, good determined running there, but one back by the defence.
Well, I think it's good he took the opportunity to run at that back line. I'm sure it won't deter him either.
Well, that is not the best ball. Dembele! They want to be quick to recover this. Played into the box. Cannavaro getting this one clear. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning. We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
El dorsal 9, el dorsal 8 serán sustituidos por el dorsal 24.
Oh, great effort, but he's produced a save to match.
Ronaldinho has totally shown his greedy streak, and the boss is not happy, I can tell you.
So, third corner of the game. That's gone all the way through to the keeper. And now a sudden chance to counter. Can he get on the end of this?
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
Now it's Van Basten. What a throw in. Looking to play him in. And Torres! It's run loose. Who's going to get there?
They've got to make this nice and quick.
The ball has bounced loose now. And here's Batistuta. Batistuta! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Scholes. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Well, that's been cut out, well played. And here's Cruyff. Rooney. It's a searching pass. Nesta gets over and intercepts. And this is Batistuta.
Deserved a better ball there. He's right to be disappointed.
Well, that pass isn't the best. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Van Basten gets his head on it! Oh, it's fallen kindly here! Oh, extraordinary. Milan clearly now in lead preservation mode. And that is it, the referee has seen enough. Well, that was a tale of two very different teams. One driven, ruthless, prolific, the other quite the opposite in all of those areas. The result, a very accurate reflection of what we saw. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Milan definitely.
Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. So that's got things underway. According to what we've been told, this is how it looks. It's a 4-3-3.
Yeah, Peter, you can look at this formation 1 minute and think that it is 4-3-3, and the next time you check it'll be 4-5-1, and it's all to do with whether you've got the ball or not, and the wider attacking players being asked to apply defensive discipline too. When it does turn to a 5 across midfield, then the shape of this team takes on a much tidier, compact defensive look.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Nicely weighted ball. And he's in on goal! Oh, that's fabulous. And it's played in. Terrific header!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Oh, no, that was never going to make it. And here's Messi. Now it's Yamal. Looking for the run. Roberto Carlos defending his corner stubbornly. Stood up very well to his man. Shevchenko. And Shevchenko! Denied by an instinctive save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
And this is Eto'o. Can he finish? Oh, it's fallen loose again! Goal! Milan! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, they say all goalkeepers are crazy, and after that, maybe there's some truth in it.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Ødegaard. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And the shot's on. And the finish! He scores! And they're at it again in double quick time. Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Aimed beyond the defence. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Takes a shot! And another try! Just not quite happening for him just now.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get their reward if they can stick at this.
Oh, important interception. And that has been clubbed away. De Jong. Threads one in. And this is Shevchenko. And he's managed to get free. Ødegaard. And reclaimed it in a trice. Ronaldinho. Gets into some space. Oh, the movement is slick. The speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. Messi puts his foot on the gas. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Cross from Cafu. Cleared away. That's the throw. Oh, what has happened here? Looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. And no surprise, that's a booking. Messi. Vieira. Knocks it into space. Messi engages and forces him off the ball. Cannavaro did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. He's had it taken off him. Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. That's a cute ball.
Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
Pele is alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Oh, shooting chance! And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench. Botafogo with the corner, there first. And he's taking no chances there. And this is Messi. And they're back on the ball again. And this is Roberto Carlos. Oh, there's a probing ball. Shevchenko, whose purpose now is to complete a hat-trick. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Makalele is there to clear. And the first half is done. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Milan clearly have plenty of cause to be happy, Peter, but they'll need to resist the temptation to just sit on the lead second half. The opposition will be doing their utmost to try and get back into this, so they have to be alert.
Milan sitting pretty here at half-time, 2-0 up. And we're underway again. Kvaratskhelia will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Roberto Carlos made a search from full-back, as it turned out unsuccessfully.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
Shevchenko is in a really good position out wide. That's the keeper's ball. Botafogo are looking to break at pace. Eto'o picked out brilliant. Eto'o! That was probably asking just too much.
He did very well trying to adjust himself, but not the expected outcome.
A pretty loose pass. And the shot! Just cruising! They are cruising! And they are pulling clear here. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
A case now of complete control. Now, Eto'o! He scored! Over the hills and far away! No catching them now! A truly wicked strike, nigh on perfection.
Oh, it was a real beauty, Peter, and while many might have just lashed out at it, he took his time and he put it where very few can.
Milan are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Kvaratskhelia showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Real chance! Yamal. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Oh, easy pickings there. That is a great pick out. Big chance! It's anyone's ball now. That is lovely. And it's Vieira. De Jong did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
He is through here. Plenty to aim at here. Pele, here's... And the shot! Corner number 2 then. And that should get the job done. And now a sudden chance to counter. Leicester. And the pass is intercepted. Nicely spread. Now it's Yamal. It's played through for him. They're back in possession and ready to go again. Vieira. Roberto Carlos has it out wide and climbs up big! He has done it! And the chasm continues to widen. A brutal statement that underpins where these teams are at.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. It's Pele! Oh, terrific save.
Milan really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
Roberto Carlos. He's had a shot! Yamal. There will be a throw-in. Now it's Mbappe. Ødegaard looking to penetrate opposition lines. Can he get it through? That has not gone well. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. Kvaratskhelia. Well, that looks a decent ball. Well, played right into his path. Shot, surely! And he steered it beyond the post. The message is clear, none shall pass. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Eto'o! Oh, it's hit the post! That's a throw. Konate just eases him off the ball. And it's Messi. And that has left him in a heap. Cannavaro. Pele. Eto'o. That's an excellent interception. Cafu. Confirmation that there will be 4 minutes stoppage time. And the whistle has gone for a reckless challenge there. Well, the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. And we're done. Well, that was a shimmering, sizzling, scintillating game. The key characters glittered throughout and did what they did when required so to do. There could be only one outcome. Neto, voted man of the match.